And hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to 10 of the ePooples. And you'll notice a bit of a change of background here in Casa del Furio. Of course, this is the first live show broadcast from the Man Cave Mark II. I'd like to introduce my partner in crime, as always, Mr. Ryan Tock Taylor. If you would like to say your hellos, mate.
Hello.
He's a man of many words. And of course, I'd like to welcome some first-time JD Live guests. Simon Blount.
Ahoy!
And of course, the ever ubiquitous Mr. K.
Good evening, everybody.
He's fast of mind but slow of tongue, so we have to give him a little while to wind up. Sorry about that. But, right, basically, same old format as it used to be within JV Live. There is no script, there is no plot, and as always, there is no bloody clue. We had a brief talk just before we came on there, what we're going to have a little chat about tonight, of course, and basically we're just going to I thought summer projects. Now, between myself and Ryan this summer, we're hopefully going to be launching this. We've been threatening to do it for a while, haven't we, mate?
Yes. Well, you know, we've been busy. Like, you had a baby and...
Yeah, well, I had the baby, Nick's had the baby, I just...
Well, you were there. You contributed.
Yeah.
Some part.
Only for a precious few minutes.
Minutes?
I'll have you next second, 30 seconds.
Better than normal, then.
Oh yeah, mate, that was a nice. Yeah, we've been threatening to launch. We still haven't actually settled on a name for the second channel, actually.
Yeah, we did. I decided it's going to be called RT79. ARP.
Okay, I like that actually. There you go, guys. You heard it here live.
It's either RT79 ARP or RT79 RP.
What about ARP T79?
Ooh.
Ah.
Right, you heard that, Andy. I came up with that idea all by myself. It was brilliant. It was genius.
Yeah. ARP T79.
See, even Keith agrees.
Yeah.
Oh God, where do I find these people? I might also add, the only reason I'm on time for the show tonight is I fell asleep on the couch after having some tea. And my couch has got a very, very sort of strict angle here, and I started choking on my own phlegm. The only reason I'm awake, because I nearly died. So, forgive me if I'm a bit slow. But yes, and of course, ARP 79, as it's now being christened, is going to be more about the showmanship that me and Ryan have between us. So he's a good writer, I'm tart, that might be on the camera, and I'll be working on my juggling skills, my circus art stuff actually, and we're going to do some short movies. So.
And can I just say that you can all watch me learn to do staff as well at the same time?
Staff is hard, man. I mean, I've got a little bit of fire staff down, but nothing impressive.
Well, I've been playing with Andy's fire staff, and I'm going to make sure that everybody knows I'm talking about the fire staff and not anything else, okay?
I was wondering for a second then.
Swing and a miss.
And
How long ago it is since you picked up that stuff?
it's probably been a year, isn't it?
Oh, it's bang on a year now to this weekend, actually.
Yeah, actually, I had a barbecue today, and I smell like fire, and I'm really enjoying it again.
Oh, it's great, isn't it? We had a barbecue a little while back. Unfortunately, Ryan couldn't make it because where I've moved is we used to live like that far away from each other. We were literally living in each other's pockets, and now I live across the river. What, a good 5 mile away?
Yeah, it's a good 5 mile, yeah.
It's a fair whack. It was a bit difficult. Hence, we started the art series. Well done, Ryan, for getting yours up so bloody early. I mean, we're going to record mine tonight and put it up around about midnight, so I don't have to worry about getting back on in the day.
Are you worried about doing the forfeit?
No, I ain't worried about doing the forfeit. I just ain't doing the forfeit.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's gonna be like that, is it?
No, I ain't doing the forfeit. I am maximising my timetables. That way. I've had toe jam and hurl. It was that nasty. He refused to do it. I was sick for nearly an hour. It was, oh.
I was sick for about half an hour, and I was only in the same room.
Man, that stuff is nasty. So we ain't doing failure. It's just going to sit there and get worse and worse. And if you think about it, the more we are hot on heart, the worse that juice is going to get over time.
Can I just say a big thank you for Darren Stone for being a complete and utter McCavan in designing possibly the worst juice that's ever going to come into contact with either of us. But a true gentleman and a scholar, and thank you for contributing to ARP. It has added a whole new level of fun.
And urgency, I might add.
Mainly urgency, yes, mainly urgency.
Knowing him, it's probably going to have crap juice in it, and I'm going to die of anaphylactic shock.
Saying that though, I mean, I was talking to Mr. Stone a while back about the juices he received, and one of them, the bin juice, it made me feel sick just by the explanation of it.
Okay, great. I feel so happy about entering into this contract with this stone now. I mean,
Was
shit.
bin juice the one that he said that he wouldn't touch himself?
I think so, yeah.
Now that's saying something.
Yeah.
This is the guy who personally tests all the Legion of Idiots, the big stuff himself. You know, and he's quite strong stomach, that guy.
Oh yeah.
It worries me.
Quick question: has anybody actually shared the link?
I'm not entirely certain. I did leave that to you, mate.
You left it to me.
Yeah, I said I can't remember how to advertise. I have noticed we've got 0 bloody viewers, which is nothing unusual for JV until much later in the game.
Hang on, I'm doing it now.
Yeah. Welcome to JV Live, guys. No script, no plot, no fucking clue.
Oh, well, I'm
All
doing this.
viewers, apparently.
Well, yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but yeah.
Maybe.
Anyway, Keith, what have you got planned for your summer, mate?
Yeah, well, probably lots of gardening. Lots and lots of gardening.
It's not bad. I mean, I've got a fair amount of gardening to get through this year. Well, you've seen my garden. It's a industrial wasteland,
Yes.
which might be very good for ARP. Whilst it's not ARP T79 during its sort of when we start doing like all the noir arty-farty crap. People are probably going to rip the shit out of us for.
Well, Mrs. Yoda's next project is building a patio by the pond.
Yeah, in answer to your question the other day, what tools do I need? I need a patio, so everything that is required to make a patio is what I need. Which reminds me, I must go across the road and get my rake and my shovel back. They're not mine, actually. They're mother-in-law's. Simon, you've got quite an interesting. Well, I find it interesting because I share the same hobby, but you're a lot more involved in it than I am.
Yeah.
So have you got any plans for summer?
Yeah. I mean, we've got a couple of bits and bobs going on this Saturday in Birmingham at, I believe, the Rainbow venue in Birmingham, which is like a club thing, I think. We've got MRC, which is the Midland Regional Yo-Yo Contest. Following that, in the end of June, start of July, I'll be organising the National Yo-Yo Contest in Reading, which will be a 2-day event. And last time we got people from the US, Iceland, Japan, the Czech Republic, and a few others popping over. And then the end of the summer, I'll be off to Prague for the World Yo-Yo Contest to judge, which will be good fun. And I'm hopefully going to make kind of a 2-week thing out of it and go through, travel across Germany and stay in Prague for a bit and stuff, which will be cool.
It kind of makes my summer a bit shit, really, in comparison.
Well, when you can travel for 2 weeks across Europe and spend about £3 a day.
To
I
be
mean,
fair, mate, go on, dude.
in Prague, it's like 35p for a pint. What's to lose?
Very
Well,
nice.
Okay. What chat?
Yeah, if you check chat, I've dropped the link in. I have shared it on the main JV page, the JV social page, and my own personal Facebook page.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'll stick it.
Oh God, no! Stop. Oh, it's all gone already.
It's all gone Pete on.
Stop. Oh, there we go. Stopped it. I think. Yes, I have. Now I'm currently freeze-framed on me sucking from my coffee. It's on my own personal page. Joe, I'm gonna put it on Simon's page as well. Watch Simon Biffle. There you go, Simon. It's on your page.
Is it?
Mate. Live lounge chit chst. I haven't only just spoken. I promise. But no, in relation to spending just like a couple of weeks in Europe, I mean, I actually lived in France for a year and a half.
Oh, wow.
Oh, mate, seriously, it was one of the best times. Ryan is probably right now, I can't see him because I'm posting links and stuff. Ryan really, really didn't like France.
Nope.
But yeah, I'm not overly enamoured with the person I used to live with over there, the French ex. Apparently she's a bitch, but I'm not bitter.
You can't say that.
What?
You can't outright call her a bitch. It's part of the Google terms and conditions.
I do apologise. She
I'm just saying because out of the two of us, I'm the only one who's actually read the crap.
This is true. I just go ahead and plough on. But no, it was a really, really interesting. Yeah, I mean, clubbing in Europe, mainland Europe, is brilliant because
Yeah, man.
I used to go
Germany.
to Valentino's where we go in at around about 9 o'clock at night. You buy a bottle of whatever spirit you like, they give you a table number, and whoever's at that table has to get the hell off. And that table is yours until you finish your bottle. If like 3 or 4 of you go in, you buy your bottle, you've got your table for the night, you get happily twatted, and roll out of the club at 6 o'clock in the morning, get an hour's kip and go to work. It was great, and considering I used to work at as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in Budapest in February, and we were going out, and you could literally take like a fiver, go out at 9, come back at 4, and you still have change left to get pizza on the way home.
Exactly.
It's so cheap, and it's amazing, so much fun.
Can I just cut in 1 second? Andy,
Colin, you've got a viewer.
I think we might need to go and do some filming in Budapest.
Actually, that's a good call. I wholeheartedly back this idea. We should go and film in Budapest. What are we going to film in Budapest, though?
The RT-79 getting pissed by the sound of it.
Budapest is fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
Have we lost the Keith?
I think we might have lost the keys.
Yes.
Hopefully he returns because he had something quite important to say.
He did, actually. I'm just wondering if I'm our only viewer.
I don't know, but I've also shared it to the Twitters now. Because I do that now, I use my Twitter. I don't just go on yours.
All of the Twitters.
All of them.
I do enjoy it. It is... I never used to like it until I became an e-cig user, and then lots of people started talking to me on Twitter. And then
I just moan about everything on Twitter. That's the only really use for it. Just to moan.
Well, I've got friends of mine who are, shall we say, models on Twitter, and yeah, it's kind of cool. I really enjoy the fact that they're models, and I wish them good luck with their career choices. Please continue to get naked. It makes my fucking day sometimes. But no, Yeah, I think what we should probably do is something along the lines of what VTTV did a little while back, and just do like a mass sort of group exodus to Budapest now. Actually, it'd be shit.
We
No,
should. I'll do it in tandem with the Yo contest because Yo contest are the best places to be, regardless of whether you yo or not.
No, they are good fun. They are good fun. Then anything along that in that sort of ilk, circus arts or general. I mean, I used to live in Brighton many years ago.
Oh yeah, Brighton's got a massive scene.
Oh mate, tell me about it. I'm presuming you've heard of Oddballs.
Well, my friend used to manage it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty good friends with them. I've been going to Fire Fun in Brighton for probably about the best part of 5 years.
Yeah.
And I mean, I grew up doing circus arts and being involved with the circus. My mum's first major chap after we came back to England was the organist of Chipperfield Circus. So, yeah, I sort of grew up with it. They split up by a company and I did what I did, and then I sort of fell back into it, mostly by accident actually. I was hanging out with this kid who used to buy radio control off of me. Oh, Keith is asking what's happened.
I don't know. He's just dropped out for some reason, unless you've kicked him.
I haven't kicked him.
Do you remember how to kick people?
I have no idea how to kick people. I think you just click on it and then
Yeah.
drop down.
Yeah, I don't know.
Eject. You've got to click on the drop down and actually click eject.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have done that. So I don't know. He just dropped out for some reason.
Keith, if you're watching, mate, just retry the link that I gave you to come back on. Because it does have quite an important thing to say, actually. So, yeah, I mean, any sort of event, I mean, Fire Fun, I remember my first Fire Fun in Brighton, because primarily I'm a fire artist.
Mm.
That's what I do. I breathe fire, I eat fire, I do fire staff, fire juggling.
You got fire poi?
No, I tried poi once, mate. There's a reason why I have only half a testicle. Nothing to do with poi, but it kind of helped.
Yeah.
It's things, right? I can manipulate 3 to 5 objects in the air in front of me, like this, and, be like, and do all these sort of tricks and business and whatnot. It's well known that I juggle. Hell, this is my favourite T-shirt. You know.
Yeah.
And you know, I make money from it on occasion as well. Last year I did a couple of festivals as a performer. In fact, one festival I did last year, people were complaining about me as a fire brief. I was paid to do walkabout and just spot fire brief, and people were complaining that the fire was too hot.
I told you before you went you needed to take the cold fire with you, and you didn't take it, did you?
I know. I did say to the person in particular, I'm sorry, I've left the cold fire at home. But as an apology, I set fire to my testicles, and they found it quite amusing. So.
Yeah, I've done quite a few bits of like some children's TV and some other kind of online. I did some Guinness World Record bits and bobs. Met Basil Brush. Yeah, with Basil Brush, that's always fun. Or the balding 40-year-old man that has his hand up his arse.
Nice.
We have a Keith.
Hey,
Sorry.
Bloody hell, we've set a JV record. We've got viewers.
How many viewers?
I'm not saying. We've got viewers. Right, Keith, I'm just going to turn you up again in the mix. Can you say something?
Hello, I'm back.
And there's the dog.
Woof, woof, woof.
What's the professional here, JV?
Just not tonight.
Hell no. So yeah, I've always found the atmosphere. I remember, as I was saying, I remember my first Fire Fun, like it was yesterday. It was the 2-year anniversary of Fire Fun. I turned up with the fire breathers there, me and my cousin, and we actually ended up on the promotional video, Fire Fun 2-year anniversary, and there's me and him like that, and some wicked photos and all sorts.
You said you used to hang around Oddballs quite a lot. Did you ever meet a Langley? Very, very, very good at Diablo. When I mean very good, I mean the best in the world.
Probably have at some point. I used to go and, I used to work in Brighton, so I was in Brighton like 6 days a week.
Yeah.
Hang out, just Dave's Comics or Oddballs.
Yeah.
Pretty much on the same street, so.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
So I probably have done it in passing. I mean, I remember taking Nixie up there one time and I said, look, I need a new breathing stick. And right, the first thing, as a young lad, he does practically everything. He can yo-yo, Diablo, boy, staff, unicycle, everything all at the same time and make a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Kid got a talent, mate. And I was in it, and I was looking at the stuff he had behind the counter and in the rack, and he's like, "Yeah, you don't want that stuff, you'll pro it out." And gave me like this real nice bash fire breathing stick, and it's still got a really good breathing stick. And it's nice and short as well, so you can eat it quite well. Don't play with fire, kids. I'm a profane idiot. That's never a truer word spoken.
Well, I would have added asshole in, but yeah.
You're about right. You're about right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, any sort of event within, I'll say, I know yo-yo strictly doesn't come under circus arts, but I will just sort of use the casual term. The circus arts community is just absolutely amazing. You can go up to anybody, talk to them. Very. Someone will say, "I don't want to talk to you." Very rarely.
Yeah, it's great. It's fun. I love it.
You know.
Wouldn't change it for the world. I'm 7 years in and I'm still ain't changing nothing.
Mate, it's been a lifelong passion for me on and off. At one point, I thought I'd never be able to juggle, and then this kid taught me how to juggle. On boots, clubs, I'll juggle anything really.
Yeah.
I juggle potatoes in the supermarket as well. I mean, people are just sort of, I'm like this, looking at loose potatoes. People are like, "Oh my god, that man can juggle." It's like, "Oh my god, that's a talent, but you can juggle too." I've subsequently discovered that over in Malvern, which is very close here to Worcester, there is a circus arts day going on. So I'm
cool.
try and get over to that. I'll push you a link at some point, Simon, so you can get yourself down there, because we had talks after we were on our way there the other night about getting together and doing some stuff.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Until Skype decided to be gay.
Skype is always homosexual.
It's not as homosexual as Google.
I don't know, it seems to be working so far. Now I've got a viewer.
Well, that might be me.
Great. Yeah, no, man, people can catch up on the old doobie-doo. So anyway, I seen a whiffle about. I mean, young Simon there, whose is basically that of a super glue teabag.
Yeah, it's quite unfortunate, to be honest.
I don't know. Actually, it's alright. It's kind of reminds me of that fella out of Elbow.
What, the ginger one?
Like 30 years younger. Actually, I probably made you older than what you are there, because the guy in Elbow is actually quite old. I think he's touching his 50s now. How old are you anyway, Simon?
18.
Oh, he's a little one. Oh,
I'm a baby. Baby Simon.
And here's me and Keith, the old farts of the little panel here right now. Yeah, 5 this year. How old are you, Keith?
Do I have to say?
Well, you can take the 5th if you like.
Yeah, I'm
29.
44.
It's no age, is it really? Not in the middle age. I mean, and the one thing the government doesn't like about us using e-cigs is now, of course, we're all going to live to be 100.
Yeah.
And we're all going to be 6 and be smoking them, because all 6-year-olds want to smoke.
No, that's what my 6-year-old daughter says to me every day. Every time I call her, she goes, "Daddy, do you know what? I want a pack of 20 Marlboro."
As always, as always.
And these 6-year-olds, I may have just made that up, by the way. My 6-year-old is so anti-cigarette, she bitches at her mum, saying, "Daddy's got an e-cigarette, you should too."
Yes, and also you have to add in that she's very sensible around these cigarettes, because I was refilling my tank the once. She came in the kitchen to give me a hug and stood about 4 feet away from me until I'd finished and cleaned up, and then gave me a hug.
It's true. It's true. If I leave my e-cigarette on the table within her reach, she's saying, "Daddy, you've left it," and pointing at it from about 2 foot away.
She won't even touch him, will she?
No, she won't.
Wouldn't it?
That kid is stupid clever though, to be fair.
That is one very sensible 6-year-old.
Well, yeah, I mean, Keith has had the pleasure of, well, spending several hours in the car with her, and spending several hours with her entirely, because last time I went to collect her, Keith and Mrs. Yoda drove me down and then back. So, you know, she asks after you, by the way. She asks after everybody. That kid's got a brilliant memory.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to do the proud dad moment on 2 counts. One is Mini Fury, version 2, the new one. We went to like a baby fun day thing today, like where new mums go, and it was mostly for vegans and hippies, but there were some good points there, especially the model engineering part, which I thought was fab, and stuck to it, frankly, because there was lots of queuing women and babies, all broody and stuff, and I was like, scared. But little Annie today has found her niche in things. She really, really likes music, any form of music, it would seem, and particularly, as I've sort of found out in sort of moving on, she likes rock music.
Yeah,
Especially,
she liked Nirvana when she was still in the womb.
she still does like Nirvana actually, because when she was being born, I brought the iPod and the dock and everything into the hospital, and we were playing literally the entire back catalogue of Nirvana on random, and well, yeah, you know, so as she was coming into the world, she was born to the dulcet tones of Kurt Cobain. Cool. But the other thing as well, she likes the theme tune for the review videos, which is ironically called The Fury, which is a metal track. And little lady, as we like to call her, Mini Fury version 1, is actually currently, she's 6 and reading at a 9-year-old level. She's absolutely storming ahead of the rest of the class. And I kind of knew that anyway, because she was reading to me in the car, going down and coming back up. But she's also doing maths at a 9-year-old level as well, which has made me tissingly proud, because I can barely add 2 and 2.
I was going to say that already makes her more intelligent than me and you combined.
Exactly. So, but anyway, there we go. Moving on. Keith,
Yes.
the floor is yours.
For what? What would you like me to talk about?
Well, your very erudite post today on the Facebooks about EFVI, the European Free Vaping Initiative.
Yeah. The old EFVI. Join it if you haven't done already. Do it.
Sorry, Keith, let me interrupt you there. Simon,
Hello.
that's you typing in it, son.
What?
Is that you typing?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, whilst Keith's talking, because he's very quiet and low down in the mix. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just mute you for a second, Simon, and bring you back in. Okay, Keith, carry on, mate.
Yeah, as I was saying, if you haven't signed it already, sign it. Do it now. Right. It's been going very well actually the past few weeks. Probably down to this Dodo Box campaign, which I believe you've received yours now, Andy.
Yeah,
Is it in the shop now?
it is. I'm going to do my first pickup of signatures either tomorrow or Tuesday. Probably Tuesday, I expect.
Which reminds me, I need to add you into the Facebook group that I created for the West Midlands.
I was going to say, is there any particular medium that you go down to get a Dodo box, if there are any left?
Well, there isn't any at the moment, not for the West Midlands anyway. We're waiting on another batch to be made.
So they got
just
the funding then?
say that again, mate.
They got the funding then?
That's still up in the air at the moment. They were waiting on a site to see how successful the first batch were, which I think has been proven.
I was going to say, I think it may be storming ahead.
Yes. So I think that's basically been proved now, so that should be going ahead now. But yes, I need to add you into the EFBI West Mids group so that you can keep us updated with signatures, etc.
I will do. What I will say about Smoker's Angel, for such a basic level of shop, they have been doing very well. By the time I left the shop on the day of dropping the actual box in, they had filled out one sheet already.
All right, great stuff.
And they're doing fairly well on that note.
Very good.
So I'm quite happy with that.
Midlands Vaping are storming ahead of everybody at the moment.
That doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
I think they've got the majority of signatures for the whole of the West Midlands region. I think on their own they've got almost 200 signatures,
Crikey days.
and that's in just over, well, a little under 2 weeks.
Jesus.
I mean, Andy at Midlands Vaping, he has done absolutely amazing work to get that many signatures in such a little amount of time. It's just mind blowing. But I mean, while we were there collecting signatures, we actually saw what he was doing. I mean, as soon as a customer comes in and comes up to the counter, the first thing he does is he shoves a signature slip under the nose and says, "Yeah, do you mind signing one of these for me?" So he's awesome.
No, I have found Andy. Hopefully, he'll be making Fury Fest. Actually, him and his Kirsty is other aren't
Yeah,
they? They have said going down.
they will be making it apparently.
Talking of Fury Fest, remind me once you're done that I've got a bit of an announcement to make. I can't get into this e-liquid bottle.
That'll be the childproof cap.
Now I'm pulling out the pouring nozzle so I can get my syringe into it. On the device.
Put your syringe straight down the middle of the pouring nozzle.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's one of the tiny thin ones that don't quite go into the IoT, but aren't wide enough to take the needle. Right, Simon has got something to say. Let me just bring up, because I've been talking to him probably in most chat. Simon?
Hello.
Oh, Jesus, that's too loud. Carry on, mate.
Cool. Yeah, we've been sticking the cards in all of the bags that we give people their stuff in, and like all of our starter kits and stuff. So I'd be interested to know how many people will actually sign the cards, but we pretty much get them out to every customer now, which is cool.
Right.
And yeah, our box is full as well, so I'll sort that out tomorrow.
Awesome.
See, this is what we want to hear. You see, this is the thing. Everybody needs to be out there, and they need to be signing this. Vendors, customers, everybody needs to be signing it because it's important. It's important for everybody. And it's basically, if they take this away from us, some of us will be cheeky and find routes around it. And a lot of the technology we get these days, the tanks are that reliable that you're never really going to need to replace a tank. You just replace the wick and everything in it. And there's nothing stopping you going out and buying silica rope, and nothing stopping you going out and buying cotton wool and camphor wire and stuff like that, because it's everyday hobbyist material.
Yeah.
But the core basics of it, the juice and everything, is what keeps people coming back to it, and we need to make sure that we've always got that as an option.
Yeah, I mean, I had some women come in today, bless her. It was, she came in and she was in for an hour and a half, trying to talk herself into getting a starter kit. And she said before she came in, her heart was pounding, she was worrying, she was crying about it. And I got her in, and she walked out with a handful of business cards for the shop and a handful of the petition cards as well. But even like within the hour and a half of her, well, she came in, bought it, and then spent another hour kind of having a chat, sitting down. We made her a cup of coffee, and I asked her as she was walking out the door. I said, "Do you really want a cigarette now?" And she goes, "Not really." And I was like, "There we go. Proof's in the pudding, isn't it? Really?"
Well, yeah, it's proof provident. Absolutely proof provident right there. Sorry, I had a minor panic. I lost my pulse on my tea somewhere on the floor of the man cave, and I think I've gone down in between floorboards. But however, I have stairs. Yes, it's proof provident right there that, this legislation goes ahead as it is, unabated. That will go.
Yeah.
People like Simon, hopefully myself in the future, will be gone. They'll just go in, have a friendly chat, no matter how much you're panicking about anything, and talk. Or the Facebook groups will go underground. They won't disappear. It's impossible for them to police it. But we will have to go underground.
Yeah.
Sources of materials such as nicotine will become black market. Well done, government. You've just created the first black market of nicotine. That's probably the stupidest fucking thing you've ever done.
Yeah, more money to organised crime.
Yeah. Well done.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, you idiot.
I mean, the way I look at it is, I mean, Andy, you and I, how many people have we spoke to about vaping that smoke? How many people have we got onto vaping? And not by pestering them and pushing them into it, just by explaining everything and taking the time on. I mean, I know for a fact probably about 50, 60 people easy that are now vaping because we've taken the time to sit down and talk to them. And that's what it is. It's education. And at the end of the day, the government is the least educated people in the country.
Despite the fact that they go to all these universities, which, makes me giggle something chronic. But as you say, it's all about friendly education. Sorry, I'm still looking for this fill screw because the one I've got is too long. But yeah, it's literally a case of we've been putting all this effort into our community between the four of us here, one way or another. Keith with his efforts with EFBI, mine and Ryan's with Just Vapes, and Simon because he works. What's the name of your store again, dude?
Berkshire Vapors.
There you go. You're putting all this effort in to the one product that could probably single-handedly make tobacco smoking obsolete within the next 10 to 15 years.
Yeah.
It's not even about making tobacco obsolete, is it? It's about the amount of lives that are saved by it and the lives that are extended by it. A smoker of 30 years who takes up vaping is going to live for at least an extra 5-10 years compared to what they were going to live by smoking.
Absolutely.
Officially, the statistics on smokers, 1 in 2 will die.
Yeah.
I have not heard a single human death through vaping.
What I found is people that come in and buy a starter kit are normally back within 3 days, and I ask them if you smoked, and they go, maybe I had 1 or 2 the first day I had it, and then within 48 hours, gone.
Well, I can attest to that. I am here, by the way. I bought my first kit, and I had, I think, 2 cigarettes in the past year and a half.
I quit overnight. I finished my last Marlboro as I walked up to my house, threw it away, opened up a kit I got online, opened it up and just didn't buy more cigarettes.
Me personally, all I've had is cigars at my sister's wedding.
And even then, we palatable e-cigars now. I mean, look at my birthday last year.
Yeah.
I had that one from Vibrant Vapors. I was a bit iffy about it to start, but it actually turned out to be quite nice. And that lasted me, if you go back to the year previous, because on my birthday there's a Victorian fair. I'm very much into steampunk, and that's what I do on my birthday. I go to the Victorian fair, all dressed up, and I have a cigar. Right, I was actually quite keen on cigars. It's the only thing I missed about smoking. But then Rock initially came up with the Rock Stogie, which was fantastic.
Oh, we like that.
Oh, yes.
In fact, can I do a cheap plug?
Yeah, go for it.
If you go onto the Root Tapper 79 YouTube channel, you will find the review for the Rocky cigar.
Which never actually quite got finished. For some reason, I didn't quite upload it in its entirety. But I will get some more, because I really do like them, and we will redo it actually.
Yes, see how our palate has changed in 6 months.
I was for a while a fan of the old pipe. I have yet to find a decent pipe that I like. Although what I am sending Andy now a picture on Facebook real quick. If you get to that, cannot go public, but I should have hopefully one of these on my way on the way to me soon. If you have a quick gander at that, obviously the picture can't really go public because I was sent it in confidence. But have a look at that thing. That's a K-Fun on it as well.
Oh.
Brass and titanium.
Has he sent you a pipe with My Little Pony on it?
How about you shut the hell out, Ryan? That is very nice.
Yeah, made by a friend in Italy who makes bespoke F1 engine parts as his main job.
I probably know him.
That's mine.
Nice.
Smart key pipe, they're quite good actually. I have one of those.
We stocked the Camry K1000 ones at work. I have been thinking about picking one of those up. I picked up an MVP a few days ago just for funsies, but I really like it. So
MVPs are very, very good. If a little yesterday now, I mean, I've always got an MVP ever since the 2 and the successes that came out. Pick up an MVP one day for what, 20 quid?
Yeah, I think I got this for 40 maybe. Is the kit with a load of the dual coil 16 iClear 16s.
Okay, 16s are quite good. I've got one of those floating about and I'm still using it. It was one Padge gave me when he came to visit. That's how long ago that thing's lasted.
Yeah, they are. They're super solid tanks, to be honest.
Solid.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Padge was saying, wasn't it? About 2 weeks ago in the group, his i16s finally gave up the ghost after 12 months of hard use.
Oh,
Yes, I saw that post.
He abused, and I do mean abused at the time. We're going back to last summer now. Well, it was post Vape Fest, wasn't it, that he came to visit? Or was it pre Vape Fest?
I can't remember. All I remember is getting a phone call from you to say you need to pop round the house real quick before you go home from work. And then I walked into the man cave and there's Padge.
And I believe we were quite inebriated at the time as well, because memory serves we must have gone through about 24 cans of coals for the export.
Yes, and you were yet to do Saturday shenanigans.
Yes.
And there is a picture of the event, if anybody would like to see it. I don't know if you would like to see it, but there is a picture of the event
Actually,
where...
if I screen share, I will find the pictures, because I've got the computer still. I do look at these. I've got a little folder in my pictures folder. It's called Happy Memories. And, or Vaping, as it's actually called.
Is that the one of you and Padge in the mankinis?
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah.
Where is it now? There we go. I've got the one of you, me, Padge, and Dobby. That was quite good. No, actually, no, it isn't the Mankini ones. It's just there we go. Hang on.
Oh, can you send me the one of me, you, Padge, and Dobby?
Yeah, sure. I'll pass it over to you in a second. Right, let's get back to Google Hangouts sidebar when it takes to work. For some reason, it doesn't always work at the time. Really nice point on those. Screen share. And do this. Start screen share. You'll see various magics happening. And there we go.
Tell you what, Rob, I'll send you that picture of the pipe as well, just for little look-sees real quick. It is a nice bit of kit. Expensive though. Nice.
Yeah. I'm getting quite enamoured by the whole pipe idea. I do need to get a pipe. See, Padge looks really serious there, and then there's like me and you in the back, just like, yeah, Padge is here.
I like Dobby there in the middle ground, just going, what's up?
That's not Dobby, that's Snoop Dogg.
Oh, God. But anyway, right, screen share can be turned off now before Google has a paddy. There we go. But no, as you can see, even with sort of Padge, I mean, he moved up north, so I doubt a visit like that will happen again anytime soon. But we do call each other quite regularly. I do miss Yelp Patch actually. Really.
Although saying that, we were discussing a visit up north shortly after January, if you remember correctly.
No, yeah, we've got a lot of visits planned. To be fair, mate.
Oh my God! I think I've just had a baby.
It's pretty, isn't it?
But whoa!
And we've lost Ryan. Okay, whilst Ryan masturbating over what we can only call vape porn, talking to
That picture cannot go live, by the way. Disclaimer.
it's already gone.
That picture is in my personal collection of things that I will eventually own.
I'll tell you what though, that pipe may be good, but nothing to compare to my bum.
I do like your bum.
My bum is awesome, isn't it? It's very sexy.
Yes, I love your bum.
It's got a lovely shape, lovely feel, very tactile as well. It's got all sorts of nodules and bumps all over it, and
Yes.
smooth finish.
Can you not get pills for that?
Well, no, a bum stands for Players Unique Mod. You filthy-minded young women. You teenagers only got one thing on mind, haven't they?
No, unfortunately, sir.
Honestly, and I thought it was only me and Andy.
We still that's one thing we should do review-wise on RP79. Parody porn reviews.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, that stuff sells, and I am an expert.
He is. No, he is. He has showed me some absolutely stormingly funny parody porns. Oh my god, the Batgirl one was just hilarious.
Yes, Harley Quinn was fantastic.
Oh yeah, she did have skill.
Yes. By the way, just so everybody is aware, I only watch porn if it's funny. So parody porn or 70s Dutch porn. Beards in bush is all I'm saying.
I think that I'm more of a fan of the old crank, to be honest.
What?
Cry.
Okay.
Source all out. Have a nice old cry tug.
Okay.
Incidentally, if anybody's interested, Pornhub have pledged that for every 100 video views they're going to plant a tree.
Oh god, I'm responsible for at least 1,000 then.
Oh. A day.
All I'm going to say, Andrew, is ooh.
Did we ever find that video again?
No, I'm going to look for it later. I'll send you the link.
Oh god, right. Basically, I can't even remember how it came up, but we settled on like the most bizarre title of porn that we could think of, and we ended up with milk porn. And
No,
yes,
milk farts, wasn't it?
Oh, that's right, milk farts. Yes, and we found a video of milk farts.
Standard.
Oh.
And to this day, neither of us can ever say those words to each other without the other one cracking into laughter.
Oh god.
Don't worry, Simon. As you're of age, I will send you the link if I find it.
Winner.
Oh god.
Absolute winner.
What was it? Like 1 minute 48 is the most amusing part of it.
No. It's like was it 24:48, 57:16, and I think an hour and 12. I think something like that.
So it was an unusually long video for.
Yeah, it was an hour and 20 odd minutes, something like that.
Something stupid. Yeah, it was crazy long for basically milk. In an unusual manner. Well, not unusual really. If you go to Japan, it's fairly commonplace, I've noticed. But
yes, but in Japan they blur everything out.
Yeah. Now I did find out why, but there is a way around it. What they do is they send the video to America to be edited, and it can be imported as American. There you go.
Ah, no. Right, I will be back in a moment because I've got to go and fetch another beer.
Okie dokie. Well, whilst Ryan is fetching another beer, I think we'll stick to the hour format tonight. This is mostly just to let people know that we're back. We'll stick with the monthly format. End of the month usually, so every fourth week, day after shenanigans, and we shall most likely go to after VTTV because we're clashing with VTTV. We've got no chance in hell of scoring that many viewers. Frankly, I'm surprised we're allowed to broadcast at all. Yeah, may the 4th be with you. It is the return of the ePooples. So, in summation then, for the last 9 minutes of the show, Keith, do you have anything you wish to plug?
EFVI.co.uk. New website. Well, actually, it's EFVI-UK.co.uk.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll edit the description of the YouTube catch-up to have that in. So if you can actually pass me that link on Facebook or send me Keith, that would be really, really appreciated.
And there is now a PayPal donate button on the website.
Of course, it is a charitable organisation, so if you can spare a few quid, do so. You'll have my undying gratitude for life. Anything else there, Keith, mate?
No, I think I'll leave it at that, mate.
Okie pokey. Simon, my friend, literally anything you like, including milk porn.
Don't know. I'm a fan of the old milk porn. No, I should probably plug my shop once again, Berkshire Vapors. So if anyone's ever in Reading, pop over. We've got 2 shops, and pop in for a chat. We'll make you a cup of coffee if you're lucky. Try all of our flavours because they're all in samples. Yeah, have a chat. Bring food. It's the only rule. Also, yo-yos. Anybody's interested. I'm pretty sure they're not, but just in case.
I don't know, that one day when our fateful day of a meeting has created quite an interesting little triumvirate between you, me and Rob.
Yeah, that was weird, yeah. I was speaking to Rob actually because we know loads of the same people. That was very odd.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, obviously I've sort of just come into the yo-yo scene once again. I mean, I was quite big into it when I was a kid, and then when I saw yo-yo in the shop, and I went, oh, yo-yo! And
Well, I mean, if you're free at the end of June, early July, pop down to Reading and come over for nationals. That'd be good.
yeah, I am seriously considering it because my summer is obviously because we've got the new bed, is pretty free. So you know, provided I can get requisite care for t'other half and Bebe.
Yeah.
Too much of an issue. I mean, Reading's not that far away, so
No, it's not.
down the road, look.
Yeah, I'll buy you a pint as well if you're lucky. Bring me a present.
I'll tell you what. I'll see you that point and bring a bottle of rum.
Yeah. Good old rummy. Give me a go on rummy. Yeah, that's fine.
So, okay, there you go then, folks. Yo-yo, you help organise it, don't you?
Yeah, I'm a BYA board member, British Association. There's about 6 of us that do it. So I'm judge, contest organiser, general run around, bitch, whatever he's doing.
He's a gopher.
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
Cheers for that, Simon. And once again, thank you very much for flipping in the bird. Ryan, it's you back for the last 6 minutes of the show. I'm fairly certain we can fill that 6 minutes with a bunch of crap.
Well, should we tell everybody what we're actually doing this summer? Other than the circus stuff, because we are planning more stuff than circus stuff on the new channel.
Of course, yes, we are planning quite a lot. We've got at least 2 short films that are in sort of pre-production. Vape Mail is the one that we'll be working on the most, which is going to be a tongue-in-cheek film noir.
Which is actually almost finished the pre-production stage.
Yeah, all it really remains now is just acquiring a few sort of props and a willing postman, really, I suppose. And off we go. basically.
Right, well, obviously we got Vape Mail. We got another couple of little short films that are sort of half in the idea of, and due to the ARP series, I have decided and have started doing the pre-production work for a short sci-fi series
Oh,
where we will actually be on a starship. Well, I say we'll be on a starship. We won't. We'll be on a sound stage, but you know.
so I'm definitely go for that lottery funding option.
Maybe not, because I've been talking to a few people that I know that I went to college with, and obviously due to what they do now compared to what I do now, they like to be in front of a camera, and I don't.
Oh, they
Well,
sound like people then, really.
yeah, they're your sort of people. So if you don't mind, sir, you can take up acting, and I will take up the direction and production side of shit.
It is what I actually qualified at college and university to do. I am actually a fully trained theatrical actor.
But I also will, if it goes ahead, I will be looking for extras. So Keith,
Yes.
you have no choice in the matter. You have already been cast
I'm there, mate.
as bridge crew.
I enjoy it, actually. I mean,
I would accept nothing less, Ryan.
Well, there you go. You shall be on the bridge crew. I will have recurring role as crewman blah blah blah.
Yeah.
crew bait.
I accept.
The other thing, of course, is the spoofs. I am a huge fan of doing parodies of like adverts. I mentioned this on Monday night with Sav and Vaping Daz and Reggie on RY4. I have got planned a lot of advert spoofs. Starting off with the new RY4 spot ad, which will basically it will contain mention of the shows that I missed out on the original one, Won't Get Me Arse, which is currently available on Route Tapper 79 on the YouTube, where you are watching right now. So have a look through all the videos. You'll see RY Dollar Radio, where I screwed up the title, and I've left it because it's become sort of synonymous with it. And you can see my bottom. I have been working out at my ad ladies. Well, Sav seems to like it anyway. So. Evidently, she has it on loop. So, yeah, she's more famous than we'll ever be. So she must know something more than I do. And of course, you know, I was talking about like the Lidl adverts and the Aldi adverts. The one with the old woman and the tea. I don't like tea. I like gin. I want to do something with like meth and like spoofing that. I don't like tea.
Well, we could always go a different direction with that, and seems as one of our channel sponsors as well as group sponsors happens to be a certain Mr. K.
Mm-hmm.
We could do. I don't like tea. I like menthe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. Yeah. See, now this is why me and Ryan work so well together, because we'll start something, I'll finish it, and we've already written it. That in our head, I finished.
Oh, also, while I think about it, T&B the miniseries.
Oh God, yes! This is something we've been working on for the best part of a year. T&B. Now, hang on. Are my keys up here? No, they're not. Basically, we have our own brand. Me and Mr. Ryan. It's Top and Bomb Steamworks. T&B Steamworks. No idea what we're going to be doing, but
Little bit of everything.
Yeah. But jack of all trades and a master of none. I've said that 3 times today. Love that saying.
If you can vape it or blow it up, then it's probably made by us.
Especially if you can blow it up. I'm very good at that.
Yeah, we like blowing shit up.
Especially teenagers.
Hello, Simon.
Hello.
If he asks to show you his soft shell popper. Yeah. Good fun. I highly recommend it. But anyway, We approached 10 o'clock, so yes, guys, remember to keep an eye out for the grand unveiling launch of RT79 as named by our ubiquitous Keith. Thank you, Keith, for joining us. Thank you, Simon, for joining us, and to you two at home, yes, you too, thanks for joining us as well. I've been a Fury79. He's been Ryan. He's been Simon. He's been Keith. Yoda, Yo-Yo Dude, and RY1. Peace. We gone.
Ta-da, bye.